Good morning, everyone. Nice to be here. I'm so excited to continue Is This Seat Taken from last weekend. Hope everybody had some good holidays. Felt like ours was pretty good. Relaxing, uh, restorative, I suppose. It was just nice to spend time with people that, that we love, that we enjoy, that we care about. So, please feel free to let me know how you all are feeling about your holiday. But we're just going to go ahead and get started here. Again, with the game, Is This Seat Taken? Please let me know if the sound balance needs to be changed a little bit. Whether you can hear the game or if you'd like it more or less, or me more or less, feel free to let me know. It's always kind of hard to tell how it sounds to the audience, where I'm just kind of here on my end. So, let's get going. All right, we're going to tackle this subway this time. We're going to get it. It's going to be awesome. Last time we got part way through. Oh, cool, it starts me exactly where I stopped. Well, maybe not exactly, but on the level that we stopped at, which is great. Okay. Let's pull this out. Let's see what we got going here. Okay, that's not gonna do it. I have a 2 and a 2 side by side. Would it help to do something like this? Like this? No, because then we gotta deal with the corner. No, that's not gonna be it either. Fun part is, this wasn't the one that was giving me grief last week, so we'll see. There we go. Perfect. This was the bit. Okay, Nat wants to sit by the window in the direction of the vehicle, so it'll be like here for now. And you want to sleep. You can't be in the cold but want to talk to somebody. What's your deal? You want to be with someone, but you don't necessarily want to talk. Yeah, okay. So you need to be with this talker because those are the only two people who talk. But you need to be with your backpack. So you gotta be, I think, away from there for now. You want to be alone in the cold. Okay, well, first things first. We'll take care of you in a bit. You want to talk to somebody. You want to talk to somebody. Oh. You're sensitive to colds, you're not. So you be in the cold, you be across, so now you're talking. They're upset about that. We'll get there. That's actually fine. Okay, so you here. You here. You need your bag. Great. All of you are happy. You're happy. Okay. You want your backpack and can't be next to people who are talking. You want to be with someone. The three of you want to be with friends. You're hot, meaning you need to be in the AC. You play loud music. And you want to be with your friends and don't like strong odors. So for now, that's great. Those three have to be in this booth. These three have to be in this booth. So, from there, you need to be in the AC. Oh, man. But you want to be alone. You could be here. Does that mean you can be here? No, because you don't like strong odors. Okay. That's unfortunate. that would mean then you've got to be in the AC in this group. Because you want to be alone, which means you can't be at either of these tables. You two are hot, so you need to be together. So that's the only solution for you. Like, you could swap with this one, but in the end it's still the same thing. Because you need to be sitting in the direction of the vehicle and in the AC. You need to be able to sleep, so not near anybody talking. So you guys have to be here with this group here. So how do I get you AC? I could turn on another one, but I don't think... Well... Yeah, you're sensitive to cold, so we cannot have another AC on. You can't be there. Okay, well, let's move everybody else then, so that we can kind of get a vibe of where I've gone wrong. Yep, you'll be with your backpack here. Oop. Here. Okay. So these have to be as they are. The only other thing we need is to take care of Jenny with AC. She's hot and forgot to shower. So that would be fine up here, except you don't like strong odors, so that can't be the case. You could join this group, but you have to be in the AC, but you can't be in the AC. And the two of you are the ones who want to talk, so you have to be together, because nobody else talks. In this particular train, you have to sit in the direction of the vehicle. So you've got to be on the back 4 rows. And Nat wants to sit in the direction of the vehicle, but sit by the window, and has to be with Coda. And wants to sleep, so can't be around noise. You want to be alone, and you need to be in the AC. Because these guys are talking, this row would be affected by noise, so the sleeper has to be there. Okay. You play loud music and want to be with somebody, but you cannot be in the AC. So, let's go with... I guess the two of you could be together for now. Because it doesn't matter what direction you're in. You want to read. The issue is both these people are playing loud music. This person's talking. So you could read here and be fine. You don't want to be near talking, but you can be near loud music. So Zendaya, you're going to have your bag right here. So you need the AC. And you cannot stand loud music, so you can be here. Now, you two could sit together as long as you're in the AC. If we were to put this here, turn on the AC. The only person who's upset is this one. You're sensitive to cold. And the frustrating thing is, I can't have them sit next to each other anywhere else than a booth, because this person needs their bag right next to them. So they can't, like, sit next to each other on a bench. So we need 3 for this group. But if you don't like AC, that means one of these has to be turned off. But this one has to be the one turned on, because this person is hot. No, this person is hot and needs to sit in the direction of the vehicle. And with this AC on, all of them are facing backwards. That's got to be turned off. But that doesn't solve your problem. Oh, well, no. Because you have to be alone. Oh, man. Yep, this is the exact one that I got stuck on at the end of last week. So let's see here. You don't have to be in the AC, but you can't be, so you have to be. So what about... I don't know, friends, what are your thoughts? Any ideas of how Jenny can fit in? Do I just have her be partially unhappy and not get the full stars for this? Because we could put Jenny here, but then you aren't happy, so we just miss like one if we go for it. But if you're hot and you want to be alone, you've got to be in the AC. And we can't have this one on. These two have to face forward and be together. That can't be done on these seats. I guess theoretically... Oh, you're sensitive to cold. Never mind. Okay. So at a quick glance, the sweat beads are the ones that I have to put in AC. Everyone else does not need to be in AC or should not be. I don't imagine that backpack next to you... Oh, okay. I guess I assumed that it had to be right next to. So, theoretically, you can go right there. Incredible. Oh, it would be cool if they could stand in the luggage compartment, but... no, those count as different types of seats. But we got it. I was just... The phrasing of backpack next to you... I thought that this person would be upset if it was across the table, because I thought I tested that last week. But there we are. We got them all. And now we're going to get a real doozy, I imagine. Okay, let's start with luggage, because that's going to be the easiest thing to figure out. Done. Turn on the lamps just because I like to. Okay. So, these same people are hot. Two more people are hot. This person wants to sit in the direction of the vehicle, so you have to be on this section because you still want to be alone. I guess technically you could be here with Jenny. You want to be with your parent. Great. Easy enough. You want to sit in the direction of the vehicle and also be with your parent. Okay, so you've got to be in the booth, which means you're out for now. Well, hold on. I may need to change AC depending on how this goes. Because all three of these need to be together. But while this one doesn't need to be in the AC, they do need to be facing the front of the vehicle. So if I turn this on, does it make anybody upset? Okay, start with that. Switch you guys, that's what I meant. Okay. You're hot and forgot to shower. So let's go with that for now. You want to be next to another kid and are wearing too much cologne. Well, kids are the ones with the little blushy cheeks. Let's go with here? Sure. Want to talk to somebody? Can't stand loud music. Okay, so these are our two talkers, meaning they can't be near music and they cannot be in the AC. Meaning that while I want this to work, there's absolutely no way to make... Well, yeah, because you're sensitive to cold, can't be in the AC. You have to be in the AC. Huh. Want to talk but are sensitive to the cold and can't be near loud music. So as it stands with my empty seats, these two are going to have to sit over here, but then I'd have to turn off the AC. Let's try it out. See how we can make it happen. Because I think I no longer have AC required for people who want to be facing the front of the train. So that ruins that for the three of you, but if I can swap the two of you, you're in the AC, you're fine. You need to be in the AC. You don't need to be. Can I? But you want to be alone. So with you guys here, you can't be up there. What happens if we do that, move you guys up? Oh, that's right, loud music. But you need to be in the AC. So you have to be next to this group since this one's blasting music. You could also be back here theoretically, but we'd have to have the AC on, which we're trying this one out for now. So, Hiroshi, you are hot and you want to be alone, so you could be here. You are sensitive to cold, and you play loud music. But you want to be with someone. So like this is fine. Who's upset? You're hot. That's right. So like this. Oh, but you've got to be facing... Oh, okay. There was a single person that needs to be facing the front and is hot. Meaning we do got to switch them. So switch you back. And you back. Oh, that's right. So the issue we ran into. So we need both of these on. And you're upset, and you're upset. You're sensitive to cold. You want to read. So our two chatters need to be over here. Oh, but you're sleeping. Okay, chatter's got to be somewhere else. Neither in the AC. Oh, but same with these two. Well, at least you're sensitive to cold. You could be here. Oh no, that's right. You're sensitive to... You don't like bad smells. I guess the two of you could be in the AC. You don't mind. Meaning... you could be over here. Hold on, I'm figuring it out. We got... Now, the both of you are sensitive to cold. But you have to be together to talk. I'm going to put us back here. You two are going to talk here. You can be in the back and want to be with someone. There it is. We've done it. Let's go, chat. Okay. And we've completed the subway. I will say, there is something to be said for this idea of working on a challenge and kind of beating your head against it, and then leaving and coming back. I think your brain does just kind of subconsciously work on it, and I think that's nice. Hello, New York. It all feels like a dream to me. You can't be dreaming. This is the city that never sleeps. I hope you're right. I usually am. Now let's go find that big apple. I'm starving. So the story, for anybody who missed last week, Nat here is an aspiring actor and has had all sorts of adventures across Europe and had some acting classes and was recommended to come to New York because as such a high-performing student, she and her friend, who I've already forgotten the name of, the two of these people, Nat and someone, yeah, I don't remember, are here to do some sort of acting that was like, maybe it's another acting class that's like higher tier, or maybe they're part of a program based on their performance in the class in England. So here they are. Now that said, it's not specified where either of these people come from, so no clue on what their accents or whatever's going to be, so I'm not even going to worry about it. So, next level, let's go. Yep, okay, more classes in New York. The teacher wants all students focused and quiet, meaning anybody who wants to chat cannot be next to each other. Drew has to be in the front row because he can't see well from anywhere else, essentially. Same with this person, Breeze, so you've got to be alternating there. You need help, so you need to be next to somebody who does help. So, I guess in this case, just Wang. So theoretically, you could be right here, and that counts as being near a helper. It's got to be like orthogonally next to, can't be diagonally. Does not like being helped, so you can't be near that helper, meaning none of those 3 seats, but you could be anywhere else. Easily distracted and has a crush on Breeze, so can't be near Breeze. And in this case, the range is pretty high, so we're going to put you in the back row. You've got to be at the front, and you copy other students, but the people near you are not upset about copying. Nat does not like being helped or copied, meaning that, yeah, that doesn't work out that way. So, move the helper, swap the 2 of you. Helper here. And you copy. Great, done. There's our first lesson. Oh, and I was curious about... Sometimes there will be in-game achievements for me if I interact with the surrounding stuff enough. So I was just curious if any of those were that type of thing. Doesn't seem like it. 2 more students are joining our workshop today. Hi everyone. Nice to meet you all. Coda. Okay. Coda and Nat. My method is simple but effective. You'll split into groups of 3 and produce a short film together. Make the best short and you'll get to present it at a prestigious film festival. Let's see what you can do. Alright. Drew, you want to chat, but you have a crush on Theo. Aw, man. Well, I guess Drew fixed his vision problem because he had to sit in the front row last time. So let's put you where you're least likely to, I don't know, with the smallest range of Theo. Theo needs to be at the front. But you're distracted and has a crush on David. Uh-oh. Okay. Here for now. So David cannot be in these 3 seats. But David has a crush on Breeze. This is like a love square. Oh no. Breeze has a crush on Roshan. Roshan? Okay. So, you got a crush on you, so you can't be in these 3 seats. You could be here. Okay? Breeze can't be in these 4 seats. You just gotta be in the front because you can't see well. Okay, you need help, but can't be anywhere near Breeze, right? No, you can't be near Coda. Hold on. Okay. You got a crush on you, so you can't be in these. You can be here. Coda can't be in these 3. But you need a helper, so that's where you have to be. But you got a crush on Hiroshi. Oh man, everyone's got crushes on everyone here. It's wild. What is this, an acting program? Just kidding. That's exactly what it is. Everyone's dramatic about it. Okay. Does not like being helped, so you can't be on either side of that. You can be here. You copy people, but have a crush on Nat. Oh, that's right. Done. Oh no, that doesn't work, because Nat would be within your range of crush. That works. You could be here. Who's distracted? Oh, you don't like being helped. Okay, okay. Could you be here? Oh, you don't like being helped either. Okay. You two have to be at the front, because you can't see well from far away. Okay, so I think I've misjudged. Helper here, you here. No. Like that? No, because that puts the same thing of helping range. And neither of you want to be helped. And there's only one seat that's not helped here. So can you be here? There it is. I think we've done it. You copy people. Have a crush on Nat. You've got a crush on Hiroshi. Oh, man. Okay. You got a crush on Coda. So in this case, Nat would have to be in the back row. But Coda can't be in this seat because she would get distracted by Hiroshi. And Coda can't be in this seat because then Roshan would be distracted because crush there. So, can we move you here? And put Coda... Oh man. I might need to just restart this one. Because I've already rearranged enough. Okay. Drew's got to be at the front. And Theo has to be at the front. Oh, this restarted everything. Dang it. Okay. Good to know. I thought it would just restart that section. Copies from other students. Start with that. You have to be at the front. You need help, so you have to be near a helper. You don't like being copied or helped, so you can be... I mean, here's fine. You don't like being helped either. You can't be near Breeze. You can't be helped. Done. Okay. Yep, we've done that. Great. Short film. Let's do it. Okay. Gonna try this section again. Okay. Who needs to be at the front? Theo needs to be at the front. Breeze needs to be at the front. Theo cannot be near David. Breeze can't be near Roshan. Okay. You can also theoretically be over here. Oh, no, that's right. Because you've got a crush on Breeze. And Breeze has to be at the front, so you can't be. Meaning that you've got to be on the back row somewhere. We'll start here. Okay, so you got a crush on you, you've got a crush on you. meaning you can't be in these 3 seats. But you need help, so who's a helper? Wang helps others. You be at the front. Maybe. We'll see. Either here or here if you're going to be here. Next. Coda. Has a crush on Hiroshi. Who has a crush on William. Who has a crush on Nat. Who doesn't want to be helped or copied, so can be in the back row. Oh. The back row here. And you've got a crush on Theo, so you'll be there. Done. There it is. Yeah, I just had to start it over and put them in different places from the beginning. Alright, there's our second class. I heard y'all are looking for a third musketeer. I'm Drew. Actually, we're looking for someone to join us for the group project. I'm in the same boat. Let's hitch our wagons together. Aren't you in another group already? They gave me the boot for using too many metaphors. In that case, welcome aboard! Alright, we got Drew. Drew's part of our short film group. Okay. What do we got here? Anybody who... Yeah, okay. You've got to be at the front and need a helper. You don't want to be helped. Oh good, everyone got over their crushes. That's nice. You need help. You need to be at the front. Which one's David? Okay. Let's go here. You need help, so you gotta be in one of these 2 seats. You copy other students and would have a crush on Nat. But you need help, so you gotta be here if that's where you're at. Does not like being copied and helps others. Okay, both of them are helping. That's good to know. So that's not necessarily where that has to be, but that's okay. But if you don't like being helped, you gotta be here. And here. And these helpers can be here and here. And you can't be near Nat, so swap that. There we are. Alright. Alright, final class. Same thing as always. Who needs to be at the front row? Breeze. And you need help. We got 2 helpers this time. Nat does not like being copied. Okay, but you also can't see well from far away, so you can be somewhere in the front. Have Wang to help Breeze. Roshan needs help. Does not like to be copied, so can't be near Theo or Hiroshi. And you need help too, so there's that. David needs help, so got to be near somebody else. Specifically in this case, Coda. But you don't like copiers, so you can be here. You want to chat, and you need help. Problem is, you want to chat, so you have to be near Wang instead. You need help. Oh, but they talk. Right, okay. So these 2 need to be near him. But you don't like a copier. So, hold on. You're here. What if instead we do this? You here. You here. You need help. And you need help. Could we be here? You be here. Okay. Can't be near Theo. That's fine. And you don't like being copied. So here. Nice. We've done it. That's the end of the New York acting class. See how the short film thing turns out. Co-working Inc. These co-working spaces are so efficient. Yes, let's maximize efficiency by getting a table near the water cooler. Better yet, let's just move it closer and hope no one notices. Alright. Oh man. Okay, so now I get to organize furniture, which I imagine will have an effect on where people want to sit. I do not like to work. Okay, Artemis, like, I feel you. Absolutely. You want to be next to a plant. Guys, it's the assistant to the regional manager. We found him. Who's the regional manager? It's Jade. Nice. So I imagine that means you have to be right next to or nearby. You want to be next to a board. So, theoretically, let's put a board here. Regional manager, there. Assistant, there. Great. Does anybody else need to be next to a board? No. Great. So that's fine, as is. Next, you want to be next to a water cooler. So let's put you here and here. Anyone else need to be near the water cooler? You want to be next to a plant? You want to be next to the vending machine. Oh, and with Teo. Teo wants to meet there. Doesn't like bad smells. They're talking, so if anybody wants to, like, buckle down and work, you want to be able to focus on work. Can't be near those two. You need a computer. You want to be alone. You don't like smell of cologne. You can focus on work over here. You want to be with Amelia. You can focus on work here. Oh man, okay. Plant. Do not like to work, so no computer for you, and you forgot to shower, so smell. You do not like to work. Oh, you're upset because of these two talking. That's right. There we go. You need a computer and are wearing too much cologne. You're alone. You want to be next to the plant. Got a couple people unhappy. Well, these two don't need a computer. So as far as their noise goes, let's put them here. You two here. Swap these. There we go. You don't like bad smells. You want to be able to focus on work. Okay, so I guess you don't need a computer to focus on work. That's good. You do not like to work. You forgot to shower. Guess you could be here. Oh. But you can't be near the managers. Okay, I get it. That's part of do not like to work. Okay, so you can be at the computer, and that's great. It's just you can't be within the sight of managers. You want to be alone, near the plant. You two want to be near the water cooler. Okay, well, let's try this out. Can you be here? Two of you here. Swap these around. Okay. So far, so good. You want to be able to focus on work. You don't like the smell of cologne. You could be here. You're wearing too much cologne and need a computer. There it is. There's one. Two more in this office. the managers are gone. A different regional manager's here. Let's go, William. Okay. Everyone probably still has the same, same preferences as far as what they want to sit next to, but I guess there's only one person who has a preference, and that's you. And these two have to be together, so both of them will be near the water cooler. You want to be with Sage. Sage is the assistant to the regional manager, who wants to be near the manager, wants to be near a vending machine. So, gotta have 3 people in that group. We'll put you here for now. So, next to the vending machine. And you want to be with. We could, oh no. So you have to be literally right next to. Okay. You do not like to work, and you want to sleep. I guess that's what we're going to do. For now. Does anybody need to be near the board? You do not want to be near the board. I imagine this counts as being near. Nope, okay, great. And do not like to work, so this is the perfect table for the both of you. You want to be able to focus on work, but not be near Cologne. These two are Cologne tables at the moment. Theo wants to be with Natalia. They want to be together. Natalia needs a computer. But they're talking, which makes this person upset. Done. Okay. Focus and have a computer. Right there. We're good. Let's go. Okay. Final time in this working space. And we get our protagonists right here. Coda needs to be next to a board, and the 3 of you guys need to be together. One needs a computer. One needs no cologne. So, we're going to move board here. Coda can be here. Nat can be at this computer. You can be here. Oh. Okay, I see. So both those computers have to be taken by them if this is the table that we're putting the board at. Depending on computer needs, we might move this entire section down here. Because they don't need a plant. Or a board or anything. They just need a single computer between the 2 of them. Okay, regional manager needs a computer and wants to be alone. Does that count as alone? Yes, okay. I guess the divider here could theoretically be alone, but it also crosses the border of if you have a group who wants to be together, that works. Okay, wearing too much cologne. Right here for now. You want to be with Emery. Okay. Regardless, that doesn't work out at that table. If you're here. I think that's still the play to have you by yourself over here. Well, you can be here. And have our Cologne person over here. Emery needs a computer. Do not want to be next to the vending machine. Doesn't like working. Oh, but you want to be with Emery and the water cooler. Meaning Marty can't be here. You could be here. But because you're talking, you want to be able to focus. Need a computer. Hold on. Let's move this entire section out here. Swap this. You want to be next to the board. You want to be with a computer. You want to be with your friends. You don't like work and want to sleep. Could be here, could be down here. Let's start here. 2 of them sleeping across from... Oh, I guess that was the sleeper who used to be here. That's fine. Okay. Wants to be with Natalia. Natalia wants to meet with Theo. So the 2 of them will be talking and need a computer. And you want to be alone with a computer. Don't want to be next to the vending machine and don't like working. You need a computer. Great. What's the range? Probably just the surrounding seats. Can we... Oh, that's right. Me when I sit next to the vending machine and go, "Get it away from me." What an interesting reaction. Alright. The first draft of our script is due tomorrow and we still don't have it. Come on, Nat, you can make a script. You got it. I've got it. In a world overrun by zombies. Vito, I want to make something chill. In a world overrun by chill zombies. Let's keep brainstorming. Well, that's the end of our workspace. What's next? Next level. Time to go get some food. These two chew loudly and both want burgers. So we'll have them sit together. I guess that takes up 2 burgers. We'll see if that becomes an issue later. But basically this entire section cannot be sat at by people who cannot stand chewing noises. Well, Klaus wants a burger. So if more people than just one other need burgers, we're going to have them share a burger at a table. Oh boy. Okay, they're going to have to share because Theo needs to be with Adley, and they both eat burgers. But we're going to have the loud chewer over here. Okay. 2 of you want fries. Can't stand chewing noises. So share a plate of fries. Albert wants a burger. Don't want anything but wants to be with Adley. Share the burger. You want a burger. Alright, there's one. Hey y'all, only today you can have 3 pies for the cost of 4. It's a great deal, Karen. Forget about it. You're full of baloney. Oh, Luke. Hey, yous ain't even tried it yet. Fine, I'll take 2. Wants to eat pie. He wants pie. He wants pie. He wants pie. Man, alright. It's pie day. That means 2 pies at this table has to be the case. You can share. You want a burger, but can't stand chewing noises. So hold on, we'll move you back out. So, burger here. The 2 of these want to be together. And don't want to be next to a kid or eating anything. You want to drink coffee, but can't be near a loud chewer. Luckily, the range of this is only those 2 seats, so that'll work. But we've only got the 1 coffee, so the 2 of you actually need to share one across the table. You want fries. You want to be with Murr. You don't want to eat fries. But you don't want to be with a kid. Okay. 2 of you out. You want fries. Done. Alright. Ew, coffee. Want pie. Both of them want to share a pie. Want a pie. You want a pie. the three of you together. Alright, sorry, I just noticed that maybe my stream might be having a slight connection issue, so if there's any sort of delay or if it goes down, I'm sorry, we'll work on it. I am connected via Ethernet, so it shouldn't be so terrible, but we will find out. Maybe eventually I'll need to upgrade my internet package or something if I want to continue on this way. But, let's see here. I want to be with my friends. So this group, all together. You want to drink coffee, you want to have something, so, but you don't want any, you at least don't want to drink coffee. But that I think has to be the case. And you don't have to eat anything, I think you can, but as long as you're not drinking coffee, you're happy. Okay. Want to be alone and you chew loudly. You want to be alone, okay. Let's figure out the chewing loudly. Don't want to drink anything, can't stand chewing noises. You want to be alone, you want to read, and you want to drink coffee. You want pie, you want to eat something. Oh, but you want to be alone. Okay, shoot. Alright, hold on. We can make this work. We could put pie here. Two of you are fine. You want to be alone, but you chew loudly. You could go here. You could go here. You can have fries. What's your deal? You want to read? Why? Oh, okay. There we are. We done it. And scene. Great job, Nat. Thanks, but can we take it again? Why? It was perfect. I'm not so sure. I don't want to be the reason we lose. If you say so. Okay, everyone. Back to your places. Alright, here's the final one. But our group's still rehearsing in the diner. Okay, you want to drink coffee, and you want to be alone, and you want to read. You don't want coffee. You want coffee. So you can be together, but you can't be sharing the same thing. Oh, coffee here. You want to drink coffee. Can't stand chewing. So we'll start with that. You want to be with Jack. Jack does not want to be with Arya. You want pie. The three of you want pie but don't want to be near Jack. I guess you two could be. And you, all you want is to be with Jack. Okay. You want to be with Yusuf, so the two of you need to be together. One of you eating pie. So who's upset? Oh. Don't want anything. Want to eat or drink something. One of you wants, or we need pie here. You two want to eat pie, you want to eat pie, you want to eat pie. So those two have to be that way to be shared amongst the four of you. That means you want something, you want pie. You all have to be together. Could you sit at the diner? That might be a thing. Like over here. You specifically want pie. That's unfortunate, because you also want pie. So you could be here, you here, but you also have to eat or drink something. You don't want anything. And you two want to be together. Okay, so that won't work. Yusuf cannot be here. So that group's fine, but then we need pie for you. And all four of you want Oh, you don't want pie, but you have to be with this group. And if we sit you here, that makes the pie less efficient because they don't share. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people who want pie, meaning all... Is that right? Yeah. Oh boy. So every pie has to be fully shared amongst 2 people. That means that you who want to eat or drink something can't eat pie. But if I give you coffee, Nat's upset because she doesn't want to be... No, not Nat. Coda's upset because they don't want to have any food or drink. And that also doesn't solve the problem because though you want pie, you two want to be together. Ollie could share the pie, and that would be fine. But then we have the issue of you. Man. So you have to share the pie, but then we have somebody who's not getting the pie they want. The 2 of you both want coffee. You do not want to drink coffee. Oh man. Well, you want to eat pie. Do not want to be next to Jack. Meaning that I don't think you can even be in this group, but let's find out. Yeah, okay. Meaning these 2 have to be together. This one does not care. So, these 2 together sharing their pie. You are pie specific, but have to be with your friends. You don't want to be with Jack, and you have to be with you. Meaning the 2 of you together, you can't fit in this group because you can't be with him. Mia wants to eat pie. Could share here, but then we run into the issue of them having mismatched desires. This pie has to be shared with somebody. And you want pie. Meaning this has to be you, but then we run into this issue. And no interactables in this one. Okay. Any thoughts on this, you guys? This group has to be together in one booth. Coda does not want to eat anything. Drew wants to eat something. Meaning I cannot have them sit across from each other and share an item because Coda doesn't want anything. But if I have Drew share the pie, then Yusuf is not able to eat pie because we've only got the 3. I guess Derry wants to be with Jack but doesn't have to eat pie. But if 3 of... Well, hold on. Hold on. I think that's where I'm caught up. Okay. You here. Well, you want to be with Jack. Pie's not there. You want to eat pie. That doesn't solve that issue, but we'll get to it. Pie. You want to eat pie. You 2 have to share a pie. You 2 have to be together. Both of you want a coffee. Could we theoretically... But you have to be alone. Okay. Derry wants to be with Jack. 2 of you want pie. You 2 have to be together. Cannot be at this table. 1 of you wants pie. Ollie wants pie. You don't have to be with this group. You don't want to drink coffee, so you can be next to. You want to be with Yusuf. Don't want to be with Jack. But then we're still running into the same issue. These two need to share a piece of pie. Because you want pie. You don't care. But you two have to be together. Do not want to be next to a kid. Okay. Well, coffee for you. And you next to. Alright, I think that's our issue. You want to eat pie. You want to drink coffee. So you here. You here. Both of you want to share a pie. There it is. Alright, we got there. Man, that was tough. Alright. There's our cafe. Out of curiosity, what are we looking at in New York? We've done our subway, done our school, done our workspace, we've done our cafe. Now it's time for a boat tour. And then one final thing, and then I think this area is unlocked at that point as a special level. Like in London, it was a museum that was not part of the original trip. It was a kind of a little detour. And normally they have like different, maybe not normally, but sometimes it has been different types of challenges. Like in the museum, you had to place museum objects from different like exhibits and things. It's kind of neat. So regardless, this is just kind of a boat tour along the river. Some people want to take pictures, so they have to be on the edges. Some people don't want to be splashed, so they got to be in the middle. And some people want to party, and some people don't want to be near partiers. So that's neat. Okay. You want photos of the view. You forgot to shower. People might be upset about stinky. You don't like bad smells. You do not want to be next to Amos. You get sunburned easily. Meaning you need somebody near you with sunscreen. Oh, but the stinky, okay. Oh, there's that. Can't be near Amos. You want to take photos. You want to relax, so you cannot be near party. Sunburned easily. We only have the one person with sunscreen. So gotta be here. Not necessarily, but for now, that's what we're thinking. Okay. Sunburned easily. So gotta be here or here in order to share that. Start here. Does anybody else want to take photos? No, nobody has cameras. Don't want to be splashed. Don't like bad smells. So you could be... Oh, that's within the realm. Okay. Forgot to shower. Sunburned easily. So you also need to share that. Oh man. Okay. So I think that means sunscreener has to be in the middle. You here. Man. Okay. We'll deal with that in a minute. So I have to be in one of the two middle seats, and you have to be in order to provide sunscreen to this person and not make this person upset by the lack of shower. Do not like bad smells, want to be alone. Okay, let's start by getting partiers together. It's fine if they're in the middle. Okay, that's good to know. You get dizzy at the back, don't like bad smells. Right now you're good there. You want to party. The two of you kind of extend your party range, but nobody's upset about it yet. Oh no, okay, I figured we'd run into something like this. Photos of the view, you want to relax. Oh, but you can't be together. Don't like bad smells. Okay, so yeah, this guarantees that sunscreen needs to be in the middle. Betul. Sunburned easily. Can we swap the two of you? Okay, stink here. Can we swap these two? You want to relax and the party's too loud. That's fine. Oh, are you still in the party range? Dang. Okay. Well, I guess the two of you don't have to be in the middle. You could be on the edge. Perfect. Okay. So now, you still need to be, I think, within these 4 seats. Sunburned, sunburned. You don't need... Okay. Sunburn here. Don't like bad smells and you want to be alone. Be at the back for now. Don't like bad smells but don't want to be splashed. You're going to be, well, alone. Done. Okay. Perfect. That's one. Let's go. And everyone's out. Cool. Party. Let's start with party at the back unless there's any issue with that. Now, Lucia wants to party but doesn't want to be with Mateo, so gotta have a middle person to take care of it. Where are you? This person's gonna be sunburned easily as well, so Tihani will give that sunscreen. Don't want to be splashed, but forgot to shower. So I gotta be in the middle somewhere. Ugh. Terrible as far as range goes for both of those. I guess theoretically that would work. Doesn't change much yet. We'll see. Get dizzy at the back, which is good that we've already got it filled. You want to relax, so be away from the party. Great. 2 of you want to be together. You have sunscreen to share. Let's go with that, just because I imagine there's more people who need sunscreen. Do not like bad smells and you want to relax. Great, so away from the party. You want to be with Adley and take photos? Okay, good. We don't have to worry about sunburn anymore. You want to be with Tony. You don't like bad smells. You want to take photos. Don't want to be next to Elijah. You want to take photos, and you want to be with Adley. Done. Here's 2. We got 1 more to go. With twice as many, though? Do I have 2 more? Oh, well, yeah, okay. I got confused about the location of where this was. I, for some reason, thought that that meant that we had just finished the 3rd. Okay, so 2 more to go. Do not like bad smells. Get sunburned easily. Let's start with party, maybe. Get all the partiers together. You have to be on the other side. Because if you're here, you're in the realm of stinky. Okay, get sunburned easily but want to party. You get sunburned easily and want to party too. Means we need to have sunscreen shared for the 2 of you. We only got 1 sunscreen supplier? Okay. Oh boy. What a mess. Okay. I think that means put the supplier in the middle. You want to party. You want to party. Oh man. But that doesn't help. I think that means parties has to be in the middle. Oh man. Okay. Let's try this. Oh, but you want a good view. You want to take photos. That's right. You can be here. No, you need to be near this. I guess it could just be a group of 2 parties, not like all of them have to be together. But these 2 have to be near Devon. As it stands, that's fine. How many people do I still have? You get sunburned. Okay, so just the 1 still needs access to sunscreen. But you don't like bad smells. Okay. Well, I guess moving this forward does not change the range of the sunscreen. Being right across from this person is an issue. These 2 have to be together. I guess not necessarily. You can be here. You can be here. Meaning that's fine. except not, because you need to be able to get that sunscreen. I guess you don't need to be near the sunscreen. You could be here. You could be here. Great. Okay, I think that solves it. You want to relax, so you can't be in party area. You want to relax. Don't like strong odors, so not near this person. Don't like bad smells, but you want to be with Nasli. Oh. But you don't want to be splashed. But you don't want to be... Okay. Oh, man. Wyatt wants to be with Nasli. But Nasli does not want to be with Teo. So we do that, and then Miles wants to be alone. That's unfortunate. We got it. Okay, we're there. One more. Let's go. All right, here are our people. That's our protagonists. Let's go. Oh, hey, Luca was kind of... So, I guess to give a little bit of context for anybody who missed last week, Nat is kind of the main protagonist that we followed for most of it. And Nat, in trying to be an actor, a movie star, they're like, hey, I've never seen an actor, like a person like me, a shape like me, be an actor, except for this Luca person. And I want to kind of pick their brain and see how they found success, because I find that representation of how I look is important to me in media, and I'm just curious if they've got any tips or tricks. And met up at a party, and Luca was just really rude about it. I would say for valid reason. You know, if somebody just approaches you and is just like, hey, can you tell me all about like your success, and can you give me any help and stuff? And sometimes that can feel overwhelming, whatever. Regardless, they seem to like part on terrible terms because they both kind of were upset about how the other one treated them. But I guess randomly here in New York, they've met up. Hey, aren't you that actor from the party in London? What a small world. Oh boy, Nat's upset about it. Ah, you're mad at me. I deserve that. Whoa! That day my agent told me a younger actor got a part I really wanted. So when you said you wanted to be like me, I took it as a threat instead of a compliment. That was wrong. I'm sorry. If there's ever anything I can do to make it up to you. Anything? Oh boy. It's interesting that they don't have to be sat next to each other. I think story-wise that might be interesting to have to do, but that's fine. These three friends will be together, want to relax, and don't want to be splashed. So you've got to be in the middle. Luca's gonna share sunscreen with people. That's nice. And does not want to be near any kids. Meaning this entire group has to be away from Luca. And Harper's got sunscreen too. All of the kids probably need. Oh no, Gray gets dizzy at the front of the boat. But wants to party. Okay, sunscreen supplier in the middle. Maybe. We'll see how that goes. Oh, that's it for sunscreen. Interesting. Okay, wait. You've got specifics. Don't want to be near Albert. Okay. Albert can be here. Get dizzy at the back, so you got to be in the middle or the front. You want to be next to another kid and you want to party. And then Luca can just be wherever except not next to a kid. Done. Let's go New York. Here we are with our boat. Got one more thing to do here in this town. And then the extra special bonus level if I get all the stars. Next, let's go. Ooh, back to flying. Time to leave New York, I guess. Isik, I'm so nervous. Hey, it's gonna be okay. Planes are statistically the safest way to travel. I don't even know which flight I'm supposed to be on. I can help. Let me see your ticket. Wait a second. This is a pilot's ID. I know. That's why I'm so nervous. Good. All right. So, currently boarding flight HP-19. meaning they need to be standing over here. We'll figure out orders here in a second. I know you're upset. Get there. Yeah. Okay. Actually, maybe I should put them off to the side like I did last time. Okay. You can just kind of hang out over here for now. Okay. HP 19s over here. HP 19. Okay. The three of you are happy as is. You want to sit next to the boarding gate. Cool. Oh, except you want to be alone. Oh, and there's charging stations. I imagine that's going to come into play this time where it did not last time I was in the airport. Huh. This person watches movies on their phone, and this person wants to watch a movie on someone else's phone, so they work together. And you just do not want to fall asleep. So be within the noise realm of that, and you're good. So if I put you here, nice. Okay. Now these three are part of that section. Okay, so we've got 10 that we need to place. We've got 12 spaces. Want to be first in line in one of the lines. Doesn't matter which. You want to be first in line. Okay. And we have people with VIP passes who need to be in the VIP line. Don't like strong odors, so can we swap you? You also don't like the smell of cologne, but you have to be first in line, but you don't have to be VIP. So, could we do the two of you here, and then somebody in front that does not mind the smell? These two need to be next to kids. These three have to be in the VIP line. Neither can be next to this guy. You want to be with your parent. We'll figure you out here in a second. Okay. But these guys need to be in the same area. You're smelly. Want to be with your parent. So like that. Okay. Want to be next to another kid. Want to be with your parent, Yuki. That's our deal. There we are. That's the element I was missing. I'm curious, do I get anything if I just kind of mash this one? No. Okay. Alright, just had to check. Confirm. Let's go. One of many groups in the airport. CD46 is on now. Which right now is just these two. You want to be first in one of the lines? You want some space in front of you. Meaning you can't be behind. Unless this might be the first introduction of we can have line. Yeah, okay, great. Everyone else is upset when there's space in between because they want to be next in line, but this person specifically wants more space, which is great. Okay, CD46. Not you. Not you. Oh. Yeah, none of the three of you. But you are CD46. Not the two of you. Great. Okay, so you were the ones on this flight. I've got 7, so I need a total of 9. I've got 12 spaces to work with. These three are happy as they are. Angela has a VIP pass. Does not want to hear someone's phone. Elizabeth has a VIP pass. Has a VIP pass and plays loud music on their phone. Luckily, out of range of the person who does not want to hear it. And has a VIP pass right here. Wants to be first in line. Okay, that swaps things around a little bit. Pull you here, pull you here. No, like this is what I want. And you want to be at the front of the VIP line. And you don't want to be near the phone, so that's how that one has to go. Yeah. Too much cologne. Who cares about smells? None of the 4 of them, none of the 6 of them care. But you need some space. You need space in front of you, okay? Don't like the smell of cologne. Want some space in front of you and you play loud music. Great. Flight's done. Now we just gotta figure out seating. Too much cologne. Let's just put you here where you're not affecting too many spaces. You want to sleep and forgot to shower. Okay. I guess technically you could just sit next to each other. Okay. Neither of you care about smell. So maybe, well, want to sleep. Can't be in this seat. So we could do this and this. I think that works great. Next, you want to oh, there's our issue. Can we scoot you, over here? You want to charge your phone, and you watch movies. You want to charge your phone and forgot to shower. Don't like bad smells. You want to sit near the boarding gate. Okay. And you want to be near the boarding gate and alone. Okay, so you could be here. You could be here. You want to be alone. There it is. Okay. Hold on here just a moment. Okay. Perfect. Thanks very much. All right. Got distracted. Okay. OP67 is up next. So not either of you two. Or you. Man, this guy's been here since the beginning. Maku's early. Good on them. Okay. Any OPs over here? No. OP65. Okay, we got all sorts. You. All 3 of you. Okay. So we got 10. No, we have 8, because that's right. All of these are 10 spaces. So 8 in the place of 12 slots. Okay, who wants to be at the front of the line? Space in front of you. Don't want to hear a phone. Space in front of you. Want to be with Flynn. Flynn wants to be first. Is there anybody who's VIP? No. You play loud music. We're going to limit the amount of music space so people don't get upset. You want to be together. Means you have to be in the same line together. Don't want to hear a phone, so you got to be over here or back here. But you want space in front of you, so let's start with that. You care about smells. 2 of you forgot to shower. You want some space in front of you. All 3 of you want space in front of you. So, you at the front. You here. You here. Great. That's everybody there. You watch movies and want to be with your parent. I guess let me see if anybody needs to be near the gate. No. You watch movies but don't want other people to see your phone. Great. You don't want to fall asleep, so you can be across from someone watching a movie or behind to keep you awake. Don't want to hear someone's phone. Meaning, even here is fine. You don't like the smell of cologne. You want to sleep. You want to watch a movie on someone else's phone. Can't be this one. So you can sit next to you here. You want to charge your phone? Done. All right. About to do the fourth one of 5. Okay. MR81. So 3 of you are on this flight. And we have our group. They're not on this flight, and that's great. MR81. MR81. Great. That is... Oh, next one. Everyone on this flight, I believe. Yeah. So we got 10 spaces. Well, 10 people, 12 spaces. Who wants to be at the front and who's VIP? Got a VIP here. Got a VIP here. Don't want to be next to a kid. Want to be first in line. Don't like the smell of cologne. Or too much cologne. Don't want to hear somebody's phone. Okay. So I think we gotta do this. You're watching movies with your parent. Everything's fine. Okay. Next. No bad smells. Not hearing someone's phone. Don't like the smell of cologne. Currently, I don't have any cologners out there. Don't like bad smells. Don't want to hear someone's phone. Great. Flight is done. Now we gotta get people sitting down. Want to be together, and Coda wants to watch a movie on someone's phone. Luckily, Nat's watching movies, so that group of friends can be together. Drew wants to watch movies on someone else's phone as well, so Nat's got to be in the middle. These two on opposite sides, watching the movie together. Adley forgot to shower and wants to charge the phone. Remy wants to sit near the boarding gate. Okay, so that'll change that. Hold up. So, we're going to switch these guys to the opposite side. Phone charger here. Wants to sleep, so cannot be near movies. Doesn't like cologne. Great. And you watch movies. You want to be near the gate. You want to sleep, so it can't be within the realm of that. You watch movies, so you can be there. Done! Let's go! Okay. And now we are on to the final flight. LR something. LR 15. Just 2 more people added. Okay, so you're going to be VIP. You're going to be VIP. Is anybody else VIP specific? No. Okay. Does anybody want to be first in line? You do. You do as well. A lot of people don't want to hear people's phones. 3 of these need to be together in line. Oh boy. Yeah, I know. Don't worry about it. Okay. They want to be together. And now Coda's watching movies. But the other 2 don't necessarily have to be watching it. So, Coda here. No. Coda here. Nat here. Drew here. Don't like strong odors, which we don't have any yet. You want some space in front of you. Two of you don't want to be near anybody's phones. Oh boy. I think I'm gonna have to rearrange some. You don't have to be VIP. You guys don't mind smell. Oh, but you need... Yeah, okay. You watch movies too. Oh man, okay, but with Coda here, that means all of these remaining spaces are phone spaces, and this person can't be in any of them. If I move this one, okay, yeah, Coda's still all of those spaces. Okay. Let's see here. I suppose we could shift this around. These two have to be VIP, but they don't have to be at the front of VIP. So what if we were to do something like that, and you here? You don't want to hear phone, you don't want to hear phone. So you can't be... No. Could do something like that. You're the only person left who does not want to hear phones, so you're good. But you two can't be together because you don't like strong odors. But you want some space in front of you, so actually that'll work out. Duh. Oh no. Who's upset? Oh, you don't like strong odors. Okay. Alright. But you two have to be at the front of lines. Don't want to hear phones. Okay. So, for all intents and purposes, these two are the same person. And you don't want to hear somebody's phone. You don't like odors. Can I swap Nat with Drew? Yeah! Alright, let's go. I can't believe we won! The teacher even cried. Your script was so moving, Drew. You two brought it to life with your acting. And the pièce de résistance? The cameo by Nat's famous friend Luca. Barcelona Film Fair, here we come. Right, I guess we're going to Barcelona. And I think that's the final location of the game, so that's exciting. But we're going to check out New York's special level before we actually go. Ooh. Date night, let's go. Okay. Oliver wants to be with someone who makes them laugh, but don't want somebody who's always on their phone. I guess I don't know if there's going to be... Nice. I knocked over a bottle. Got an achievement for it. I wonder if these have an effect. Let's find out. No, none of them matter. That's good. So, you need someone who makes you laugh and are not on their phone. Sage wants someone who makes them laugh. So we need clowns. That's so funny. And you're an intellectual, probably with your hat and glasses. So, you make you laugh, you're an intellectual. And wear a cap. Okay. Oh, interesting. Okay. Now Sage wants another clown. Remy wants somebody who can cook and has a mustache. There's only one of those. You want someone who dresses elegantly. Perfect. Now this chef wants a chef who can cook. There's only one. Who wants an intellectual, so glasses. This person wants somebody who dresses elegantly. We got two options. But you don't want an intellectual, so one option. Now luckily, because it's just the two, they match each other, so I don't have to like figure out what the other person needs in that case. Which means you two are left. Nice. Here's one date. Okay. Someone who makes you laugh and can cook. So a chef clown? Chef clown. You want somebody who dresses elegantly. You want someone who makes you laugh. You want someone who can cook, who has a mustache. You want someone who wears a cap, but not an intellectual. You want someone who makes you laugh, who's not an intellectual. So you need a clown. But you want someone who dresses elegantly. Okay, hold on. You want a clown with glasses. Oh, alright. Nice, I just missed it. There was one there the whole time. Dahlia has no needs, is happy with anyone. Or even alone, that's interesting. Okay, someone who dresses elegantly. There's two, let's go. Halfway there. Okay. You want someone with a mustache and no cap. So not you. Could be you or you. I think this counts as cap. Yeah, okay. So cap is literally just baseball cap. So mustache, no cap. One of you two then. You want someone with a mustache. You want someone with a mustache who's not dressing elegantly. Okay, we'll start with that. You want someone with a mustache who's not on their phone. We got two options for that. I guess three options for that. You want someone with a cap. We'll start with that. Clown wants an intellectual, someone with glasses. We got one left. But you want somebody in a band. Oh, I guess the sunglasses mean they're in a band. Cool. You want someone with a mustache who's not an intellectual. You want somebody who makes you laugh, not in a band. Okay, mustache who's not an intellectual. We got three options for you. But you want someone with a mustache. Great. These two band members are happy. Okay. You want someone with a mustache. You both just want someone with a mustache. But you also want someone with a mustache. You want someone who makes you laugh. Great. You want someone in a band. And you want someone who makes you laugh and is not on their phone. Perfect. Okay, we got one more to go. Sorry for the people who sit at the table I spilled on. Okay, you want someone without a mustache who can make you laugh. So a clown without a mustache. We got three options. You want an intellectual not on their phone, so you would be viable. You want someone who makes you laugh and is not dressed elegantly, so that also counts. You want an intellectual, someone who's not on their phone, who does not dress elegantly. So all three of them are viable choices. I will hold off for now to determine who goes here. Okay, let's just say you. You want an intellectual. Any one of these many people with glasses count as an intellectual. Someone who makes you laugh. So, hold on. Mustache. Okay, so is clown does not apply here. You want any of these. That would work. Someone who does not wear a cap, but you want an intellectual. Does not work. You, I guess I can leave it here. You want an intellectual, so you do not work. You, not someone with a mustache, so you do not work. Let's put them over here, and these are the remaining two. an intellectual, someone who makes you laugh, not in a band. Someone who can cook. So both of these are options. All three of these are options for number 2. Look at you. You want an intellectual. Not a helpful thing at the moment. Okay. Or you don't qualify for anything. You want another clown who's not on their phone. So it has to be one of these two. You want someone who makes you laugh that does not dress elegantly. You want an intellectual. So those two have to be together, I believe. Next, let's go ahead and put an intellectual who's not on their phone. An intellectual without a mustache. Let's start with that. Oh wait, you want someone who doesn't wear a cap. So intellectual without a mustache. Do not want someone who can cook. Cool. We'll start with that. I guess we'll shift around because we can only do so much elimination without actually doing some trial and error. You want an intellectual who's not on their phone. Someone who makes you laugh. You want an intellectual, not on their phone, who does not dress elegantly. Oh, that's right. Both of you want intellectuals. Someone who makes you laugh, not in a band, but phone. Intellectual. Someone who does not wear a cap. But you need a clown. Okay. There it is. All right. Wow, I really didn't expect to see so many clowns here. How rude. Oh no, I meant like actual clowns. Big nose, big shoes, or red nose, big shoes. Most of us rode here together. In a tiny car? It's a normal car. Why do I always get matched with materialistic shapes? Wait, I didn't mean it like that. Yeah, I think that date is probably not... That's a sign that I don't think that they really fit well together. Alright, new city. On to our final location of Barcelona. Okay. Time to do another subway. Or train of some kind. I fell asleep twice in class today. I'm very eepy, what can I say? You didn't stay up all night playing Quad of Duty 9, didn't you? Look, the battle pass ends tomorrow and I'm 20 levels behind. You bought the battle pass too? Well, all my friends had the new costumes, so... I'm your friend, and I'm telling you to play more indie games. Amen, Salem. If you trade me your chips, I'll let you borrow my copy of Minami Lane. You drive a hard bargain, but you've got yourself a deal. Alright. Gigantic pair of garden shears. Okay, that's not going to work there. This instead. No. Yes. There it is. Okay. Want to read? Don't like bad smells. First of all, anybody need AC? You're hot. You need AC. Of some kind. Does anybody need to be facing the front of the train? No. Okay. So, start with this. Got AC, you need someone to talk to. put all the talkers together. I don't know if that's good as far as noise goes, but talk to someone. Oh, no smells. Talk to someone. No odors. Sensitive to cold, so cannot be in the AC. Want to read. Don't like bad smells. Want to read. Gotta be away from the talkers. Play loud music, but can't stand talking. You want to sleep, so you gotta be by the window. And you have to be by the window. You want to sleep and be in an aisle seat. You play loud music, but are sensitive to cold. You want to read. You want to be with someone, but forgot to shower. Alright. One stop done. 3 more to go. Because this last dot is not an actual level. Okay, a couple people got off. Still gotta deal with those garden shears. Nope. Changes anything. Put it in the middle, that's probably our best option. Yeah, okay. Okay. A lot more people needing AC this time. Which is good. The people who left did, because we've got we have 7 empty seats. We've got we have 8 people who need AC, so we need both ACs running. The 2 of you have to talk. Hold on. We have a total of 9 people who need AC, and each AC only goes over 8 seats. So we do need both. But if you need someone to talk to, I guess we have more people that can talk. That's great. You're good. You're hot. You're hot and forgot to shower. You're hot and don't like strong odors. I guess we got lots of AC options. When we swap you two, then you who don't like bad smells will be fine back here. Great. Hot and don't like bad smells. Okay. You can be here. Oh, you can't read because that. Can't read because of that. Both of them don't like smells. We could. No, talking. That's right. We do that. We'll get rid of that for now. Okay. As far as AC goes, still need to make sure the 3 of you have it. You cannot be in AC, meaning you've got to be here and here. You 3 need to be in AC. Smells are a thing. You want to sleep. Music is a problem, so. Strong odors. Can't concentrate in order to read. You want to read, but can't concentrate because of that person's smell. You can't read because of that music. Can music be here? It can. Okay. Reading here. Well, reading here. Then you can fit in somewhere to read. Don't like bad smells. Don't like strong odors. You could be here. You could be here. Alrighty. That's 2 down. Got 2 more to go. And of course we got gigantic pool tube, inflatable tubes. Luckily it's easy enough to adjust. Okay. Now, we have 5 people in the train who need AC, and 1 other. So I think we only need 1 AC going. Meaning the 2 of you. Have talkers in a group, that might be an issue for them to be here, but we'll stick with that for now. Oh, you don't want to fall asleep. Interesting. So you have to be near music of some kind, but not smell. I guess you can be near talkers. That's good enough. Okay? Let's do that. So 2 more ACers in these 3 seats. Hot and want to be with someone. Hot and wearing too much cologne. So they cannot be here. That's fine. And you want to be with somebody. Is there anybody else who just wants to be near a person that's not a kid? Not next to a kid, no bad smells. We could have this one. Oh, it's sensitive to cold, right. Okay, no AC for you two specifically. Not next to a kid, no bad smells. Sensitive to cold with your parent. Sensitive to cold. You guys want to be next to kids. Okay. So you can't be here. Well, you could. Let's see. That affects you. You're hot. Don't like strong odors. That doesn't bother you, though. But you have a strong odor. And you're hot. Okay, hold on. You can be with anybody. You can be here. Okay, alright. That's progress. Am I going to fill every seat this time? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Going to be missing 1. Okay. And it would have to be if there's anybody who says they want to be alone. Luckily, we don't have to deal with that. Although that would make it really easy to know that it's got to be this bench or somewhere in these back 4. But since they're already taken care of, I think it would have to be up there. Okay, you play loud music, don't need to be in AC. All 3 of you are specifically not in AC. You 2 need to be together. You're reading, so you can't be around loud music. You 2. Kid with them. Okay, I'm gonna be next to another kid. You're sensitive to cold. So, near another kid. Sensitive to cold. Not next to a kid. Don't like bad smells. Good thing is we don't have any more bad smells. You want to read. But you could be here. No loud music, sensitive to cold. No kids, no bad smells. Loud music. But you could be, oh, bad smells. Okay. Well, bad smells, or sensitive to bad smells over here. But we could do this. Oh no, music makes it so you can't read. Want to be with someone. Okay, what if we did this? You want to read, so you can't be near music. Okay, that doesn't solve the issue. Can't stand loud music, sensitive to cold. So neither of you can be around music here. And you can't be around bad smells. Okay. And these 7 need to be within the realm of AC. Want to be near a kid. Hold on. We'll move these 2 for now. You can't read there, but you can stay there. No music and want to read. Guess you could be by chatters. Oh, but reading's not the case. Okay. But the issue is you don't want to fall asleep. So you need to be near some kind of noise, but you're in AC. We could swap these 2. But you're then near smell. And you're near smell. Both of them in AC. Strong odor from you. So swap those. Everybody's happy except you. You need to be near noise and no smell. And AC. Can I do that? That. Now all you need is noise. So I'm gonna bring, oh, but you're sensitive to cold. You can't be in the AC. If we put you here, you here, keep you awake, then you just need to be able to read. They're talking. We could swap you with you, and you with you. Yeah, done. Turn on the lamps before I go, just for good luck. Okay, final train for Barcelona. Okay. So we gotta fit in a couple things, both of which are 3 tall. I just keep having the same issue everywhere I put those. Okay, so we'll put in the 3 tall ones first and figure out what we can do from there. That did it immediately for me. Okay, cool. We got luggage in, which is the easy part. Now we got our group of people here. Nat, Coda, and Drew, who are going to Barcelona for their film festival. So, let's see. We've got 4 people in AC and just an extra person. So we only need the 1 AC running Quinn wants to be with someone. Can be with that group. Lynn does not want to fall asleep, so needs some kind of noise, which currently the only one is Farid, who is playing music. These two could be together. Okay, that's good. Okay. Now this group of three has to be together at a table of some kind. So, put these two together. This cannot be near any smells, or bad smells, I guess. No strong odors. And you want to be with your friends, but by the window. Oh wait, you're not part of the group. I clicked on the wrong thing, but that's fine. You want to be with your friends. Great. Want to be with somebody, but not near bad smells. Want to be with somebody, but no cologne. You want to be with somebody and play loud music. You cannot stand loud music. With someone. There it is. All right. Interestingly enough, that one was maybe one of the easier ones of the entire train section. I'm home. Okay, I guess Nat's from Barcelona. I can't wait to tell Alexis all about my journey. I love visiting new places and feeling their vibe. What's Barcelona's vibe? It feels like discovery, innovation, determination. Maybe your vibe detector could point us to a good restaurant? I'll take you to a place with the best crema catalana in the city. I wonder if the next one's going to be a restaurant level. Next level. I guess not. Must happen off camera. Alright, back into a co-working space. Assistant to the regional manager. Means you need to be with the manager. And you're hot, so you need AC. Interesting. Getting some... Oh, and you're sensitive to cold, so you can't be in the AC. Okay. Oh, great. So the realm of that is still okay to be across the way. So AC for you. And then assistant behind. In some fashion. Ava wants to meet with Goran. Goran wants to talk to somebody. Does not want to be near the vending machine. Rhea wants to meet with João, I think is how that's pronounced. It's Portuguese, I believe. Oh, the boss. Nice. Okay. Artemis does not like to work, meaning can't be near either of the managers, and wants to be next to a vending machine. The three of them... Excuse me, I just had to mute. Okay, the three of them need to be together. One wants to be next to a plant. One needs to have a computer. So we'll put plant here. Plant for you. Friend for you. But you need to be able to focus on your work, and this meeting is too loud. If I put you here. Great. Oh. No, that's why. Because they're not talking. Okay. You need a computer. So I think instead then, you two will go in the top table. Three of you will move down. You need a computer. You need to be next to a plant. You want to focus on work. Plant is here. Okay. You need a computer. You need to be able to focus and have a computer. But they're talking, so there. And then these two need to meet up. Done. Drew and I were talking, and we think you should be the one to introduce the film. Me? Yeah, Nat, this is your hometown. And more of us would be here and none of us would be here without you. I can read, I promise. We believe in you. So there's our first 3 more to go in the office. Okay. Want to be near the water cooler. And meet with Noah. Pull you out for a sec because water cooler and Noah. Great. You want to meet with the boss? Don't like bad smells. And you can't be next to this guy. You're hot, so you need to be in the AC. Does anybody have preferences of what to sit next to? You need to be next to a board. So, we'll do that. You have a video call, so you're going to be making noise. Do not like to work and need a computer. Want to be able to focus on work, so not near noise, and need a computer. You're hot, want to be able to focus on work. Don't like bad smells. You need a computer. You don't need a computer, but you need to talk to him. And you need to be together. Not next to the vending machine, but the 2 of you need to be together. But you don't need to be in the AC. So, can we swap you 2 over here? You need silence. Done. Okay. You could be here. Video call. Don't like bad smells. Need to be next to the board. Oh, and you need silence for the video call. Okay, that's the other thing to, I guess, be aware of with it. And you need to be in the AC. Okay. What if we move you here, you here? Oh, you need a computer. And a plant. No, a board. Now you're upset about the smell. You need to be in the AC. You need silence, so you 2 can't be talking. So you need AC. Can't have both of them on because at least one person is sensitive to cold. Focus on work on a computer, meaning you need silence. Two of you do not need to be in the AC. Two of you need to be together near the water cooler. But you're sensitive to cold, so you cannot be in the AC. But you don't need to be on a computer. And 2 of you need to be together. Focus on work on a computer. No bad smell. Video call next to a board. Hot, focus on work. Okay. These 2 need to be together in some capacity. You're hot and forgot to shower. Neither of you care about smell, though. Oh, but you need AC. You need computer for your video call. You need silence to be able to focus. And you're hot, so you need AC. Can we move you over here? You here? No. I mean, you could be here, but I don't think that really makes a difference. What if we do this? Water cooler down here. Because you two are together. You want to be able to focus on work. But the talking here is an issue. One of you needs a computer. Video call has to be outside of conversations, but we could have some conversations put together. The issue is they can't be at the same table because these ones are sensitive to cold. So I think regardless, we have to have 3 different tables. Oh, but then these two want to talk. Okay. So, because the video call can't be near conversation. You want to meet with the boss. You have to be in the AC. You have to be near the boss, but not in the AC. I guess maybe we need to alternate over to this one. Because that will affect, rather than having 8 people in AC, we'll only have the 6. Okay, so you guys need to be together. I think on this side. Although technically you could be down here. And we could have the assistant regional manager be behind you. Okay. You got a video call, and you need to be next to the board. So you need a computer for the video call and the board. You don't like to work but need a computer. You're sensitive. Okay, wait, let's get AC first. You're hot and you want to be able to focus on work. Which means you can't have talkers. And you need to be in the AC. You two do not need to be in the AC. So we'll put you over here. Focus, so no talking at this table. Focus with the computer. Water cooler can sensitive to cold and want to be with Albert. So these two need to be together and talk. Don't like bad smells, so you can be wherever, as long as you're not near shower person. Then these two want to meet, but this is a video call, so they can't be talking at that table. Man, okay, I don't know that I really solved anything. Could we cross the way? No. Okay. Want to talk, and you want to be with that person. So the two of you need to be together, but cannot be near the video call because then they're upset because talking is too loud. So I feel like the talkers could share this table. Let's figure that out. Okay. And then you got this meeting going on. But you then have to be near you. Okay, let's try this. We need 2 people who need to focus on work, meaning not near a conversation. You can be here, you can be here. Oh, that doesn't count. Okay. Meeting without computers. Regional manager across the way. Hot and forgot to shower. Hot wants to focus on work. But the talking over here is an issue. Focus on work with the computer. Don't like bad smells. Okay. So we got 3 people who have to be in the AC on either side. That's you, and you. Now you can't be near a conversation. These 2 are having a meeting. You want to be able to focus on work. So you've got to be in this chair if we've got conversations here and here. And a video call here. Although I guess technically we could swap these tables. And the things. But then there's the issue of you need to be near and not in the AC. It's okay, we'll figure it out. Got that there. You got a video call. You need a computer. You want to be able to focus on work, so no conversation. You need to be in the AC. You could be here. No, AC, that's right. Okay. I suppose that smells. So you'd have to be over here. If this is as it will be. You want a computer and you need to be able to focus. You want to be able to focus. Stick with you 2 here. Can we then do like that? Have you here. We gotta figure out the 2 of you who want to talk to each other, where you can go. You could be here. You need a computer. 2 of you want to talk to each other. You've got a video call, so you can't have talkers near you. Oh boy, you guys. All right. Every other table has conversation. So you focus here. Meet with Goran. 2 of you need computers and can't be sharing a table with these 2. Meaning you could be here and here. These guys could be here and here. And then you just... Okay. You're hot and you want to be able to focus. You need a computer. Okay, but then we still run into the issue of if you want to be able to focus, you can't have 2 talkers behind you, I don't believe. Okay, so now we have 1 person that we can't find a place for. You need AC, you need to be able to focus. You could be here, you could be here. What are we missing? You don't like to work, so you can't be near the managers. Can you be across the table? You don't like to work, but you still need a computer. Oh boy. We could swap these 2. But you need silence to be able to focus. Talkers are a problem. And you need AC. Okay, So, we need a person who doesn't like to work to have a computer. Could be this one. But since you don't like to work, you don't want to be near the managers. Could we move? No, because you need to be near the board. Don't work, but need a computer. Oh boy, we're gonna have to shuffle around again. Okay. So these three have to have some sort of relation to each other. What if we move the video call over here? We're gonna have somebody who maybe is hot. Okay. Stick with those. Next. You need to be in the AC. You want to meet with the boss. You two need to be able to focus. So that can't be the case. Yeah. Okay. Figured it was worth a try. Hot focus. You want to be near the regional manager. What if we do this instead? Oh, you need silence for your video call. We could do that, maybe. Oh, but you're hot, that's right. We'll switch AC back, I think. You got your video call. Oh man. Two of you are having a meeting, you're hot, and you want to be able to focus. So you need to be in AC, but not near any of these talkers. At least these guys don't need to be in AC. So, water cooler here. You here. At either of these two. Okay. You're hot. Forgot to shower. You're hot. You want to be able to focus. Okay. No bad smells. Want to be able to focus. Need a computer. The assistant regional manager, but you can't be in the AC, meaning you got to be here. You got a video call and need to be next to the board. You need to be able to focus. Do not like to work, but need a computer. You're away from the managers. Even be here if we want. You're hot, but need to be able to focus on work, so not near conversation or a video call. Oh boy. I do not like bad smells. So you could be here. We're just left with the one who needs to be in the AC, but not at a table with any conversation or behind a table with conversation. And because this is a video call, we can't combine it with these two. You could focus if it weren't for their conversation. The assistant regional manager has to be behind these. So these two will have to be either at this table with the AC on, with the assistant behind, at this table with the assistant behind, or at this table, these two chairs with the assistant behind here. Well, that's right, you need silence. That's the whole thing. Video call here. You need your board. You need to be able to focus on work. You can't because talkers. Now the only person who's upset is you. You want to be able to focus. You could be here. You could be right here. We've done it. All right. Super. Okay. Just got 2 more to go in this workspace. Okay. Oh boy. Okay. What a terrible work organization. You got the 1 manager, and you have 3 assistant to the regional managers. Only one of them wants to meet specifically with him, so you have to be sitting next to. He's hot, so it's got to be in the AC. Now you also need to be near him, and are hot, so you need AC. And you need a computer. So everybody here is happy so far. You want someone to talk to and to not be near the vending machine. Okay, we don't have to worry about items other than the board for Nasli. So, Burke wants to be not next to the plant and does not want to work, meaning not near any managers. We have 4 assistant regional managers, and that's just crazy. Okay. You're hot and you have a video call, so you gotta be in the AC on a computer, and you're gonna be making noise, but can't have talkers near you. Don't like to work, want to talk. But you want to be, oh boy, with Dahlia. Oh, but these 2 want to talk. Okay, great. So, instead, have them gab. Boy. But you need a video call, and you can't be at any table where people are conversing. Meaning, I think you've got to be here at this one. But I think that means we got to scoot this table. We got all of them here. You don't like to work, so you got to be away from bosses. You have a video call, so you need a computer. You can be here. You can be here. You want to meet with Dahlia. And you don't want to be near any managers, and you're hot. There it is. Sales are way down. Why is no one buying our cars? It seems more and more shapes are opting for public transportation. Man, that's the dream. Really? I can't stand being around other shapes. I took the bus here this morning. It was nice not to have to worry about traffic. Everyone was very polite. Plus, it's better for the even invite. Clean out your desk. Wow, what a terrible boss. It's okay, this is just like a slight critique on office culture. It's great. And corporatism and all that jazz. I'm hot and need a computer. Well, does anybody need to meet with the boss? You do not want to be next to the other assistant regional manager, so you could be behind, but you need AC. So you could be here. You could be here. Yeah. Now you're hot and need a computer. Don't have any preference there. Now you don't want to be next to that person, but you're hot. You could be here. You want to meet with Kari, but not sitting next to Liam. You want to not be near Aiden or a vending machine. You want to be able to focus and be next to a plant. You do not like to work, so not near any managers. And you forgot to shower, so you stinky. You're hot, don't like to work. You need a computer and to meet with Liam. But these cannot be the computers you're at. Hold on. Video call here. You could be here. Oh, but you two need to meet. We do this. And that. Oh, that's right. Because they can't be conversing while you're on a video call. It's because we have 2 video calls. I'm curious to know. I bet the answer's no. But video call and video call. Okay, yeah. So we need 2 different tables that are fully silent. Other than those video calls. You're hot. The 3 of you are hot. The 4 of you, 3 of you. So all 7 of you need to be in an AC section. It's got to be the left one because there's only 6 chairs on the right. You two need to meet. Which means both of you need to be in AC. Because you have to be, and that's the only way to meet. There's no cross AC sections for people to be able to meet together, I don't think. I guess we open up more computers if we move down. So what if we go here, 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 and here. You need a video call. That doesn't really solve that issue. Yeah, I don't know what I was trying to do there. Okay, I guess technically we can have both ACs on because nobody is sensitive to cold. So that saves us a lot of work. Okay. So, video call here. You want to be able to focus. So you're going to have to be at a silent table. So what if we move you here? You need to be able to focus. You need a computer. Focus next to a plant. Okay, we're getting closer. We're getting there. Do not like to work and forgot to shower. Could be in either of those chairs. And you need a computer and want to meet with Liam. So the 2 of you need to be next to each other, and you need a computer. Because I don't think they can meet behind each other. Oh, no. Oh, no. Yeah, they can. Okay. So if they meet, they cannot be at this table, because there's a video call. Or this one. Oh boy. Okay. I lied, we're going to move these back. Okay. Because this is a meeting, we could have another meeting right here. You are hot and don't want to be next to Gaia. So now, I am just missing you. You want the plant. There it is. Okay. All right. All right. Let's get out of this hellscape of an office. Let's keep going. Complete. Hey, back to the sports. What's that smell? Fully loaded nachos. Want some? What are they loaded with? Blue cheese and boiled cabbage? No, thank you. More for me. So now we have to, I think, deal with making a mess and possibly, yeah, the strong odor of the nachos. On top of anybody who maybe forgot to shower or is wearing strong cologne. All right. I want to stand and be in row 3. So, any of those 4 spots. Can't see well from far away, so you got to be at the front, and you want to be able to steal someone's nachos. You just eat nachos, so wow. Strong smell of nachos. I want to be in row 3, eating nachos with cheese. Let's actually put you here to reduce the possible stink range. Steal food and cheer for the visiting team. I want to stand and cheer. I want to be in row 2. Not strong odors, so. Oh, yeah. Okay. So, gotta change something. You gotta be in row 3. Row 2, away from odors. Want to sit alone. Want to stand, no strong odors. Cheer for the home team and want to stand. All right, that's one. If you just have a single person cheering for one team, they just can't have anybody next to them on the opposing team because they get mad at each other. If you get 2 people cheering for the same team next to each other, then they start yelling and it causes a noise complaint. Oh boy, row 2 when they share a banner. And you have sensitive ears. Okay. I was just curious to know if you put it in the wrong order. That's funny. All right. So, all 3 of them need to be in row 2. No strong odors, and then no noise. Okay. You want to be with Dahlia and cheer for the home team. And so now all of these chairs have a noise issue. Oh, and you want to be in row 4. Okay. You could be here theoretically. Sure. You want to stand and cheer for the visiting team. Oh, but if you stand, then the people behind you can't be sitting. Okay. You got to be close and cheer for the visiting team. Want to be in row 1 and eat nachos, but you can't breathe. Regardless, if we do it like this. Okay, what if we do this? Have you stand? They cause a noise issue, kind of, but it's okay. And if we scoot you all over. Oh, noise complaint. That's right. Okay. You don't have to share seats, though. So then we don't have to worry about noise. But then nachos are an issue. Okay. What if we do it like this? No, because regardless, nachos are going to be where he is. So, nachos have to be on the right side, which means they have to make noise. Can you sit in the second? No. So you have to be in the front row because it's too blurry. Can we do it like this? No. It's the issue of nachos in the middle, no matter where this guy is, next to the nachos. And if nachos are on the left, regardless, within the odor range. So nachos have to be on the right. Which means that these guys have to be sat like this. I'm so confused. Because these have to be in row 2. And the banner has to be in the correct order. And either one of these two is going to be unhappy based on the front row. We'll get there. Figure out everything else. No odors, no sounds. Nachos with cheese. And you have sensitive ears. Don't want to sit in a dirty seat, and you have an air horn. Oh, and you want to sit. You could be here. You can stand. I guess technically you could sit, but that's fine. But still sensitive ears is the problem. Why are you upset? Oh no, you're just have an angry face. You got everything you need. So, literally the only person is you. You have sensitive ears. Which means you cannot be near these two gabbing away, but they have to be on the front row. And regardless of where I put them, you get noise. Anybody have any thoughts on possible solutions? Because, man, that's... I don't understand how I can make that happen. An achievement for kicking the ball around. Hold on just a second here. Okay. I think then, you know, I thought we'd finish, but I don't know that we're going to in the remaining 13 minutes that I had scheduled for the stream. So let's then you have to be in the first row. You have to be in the first row. I guess you don't have to be. That solves the issue. I don't know why I thought that that had to be the case. You cheer. You have sensitive ears. Who's upset then? Why is this not it? Who am I missing? All of those are checked. You're checked. I'm gonna stand, cheer for the visiting team. It says we're not there. Oh. I forgot if you click on that, it tells you. Great. So they're blocking your view. What if they sit? Do they still block your view? Yeah, okay. Banner isn't a problem. Oh boy. We could do this. But you can be here. No. Odor from the nachos. So all of the current open seats are a problem for sensitive ears. And you're still blocking. Okay. So nobody can be in the 3 seats behind. Okay. Okay. Well, I am going to try to finish this one, but I think we'll have to come back. Luckily, if I finish it, then we'll come back to the next one. I don't have to redo this one. But then I think I will just call it as soon as I'm done with this, if I can figure it out in the next minute or two. Okay. Sensitive ears. You just need to stand. Who's oh. You stand too because they're standing. Great. Done. There it is. Alright, folks. I think we're going to call it there because I got some things that I want to take care of this afternoon. Oh, but we'll just go over the dialogue real quick since I don't know if it'll happen next time. How nice of the festival to invite us to the soccer game. What's wrong, Nat? You've been so quiet lately. It's hard to explain, but all this time I've been trying to find where I belong. I thought I had finally figured it out, but I'm only here because of you, Drew, Alexis, and Val, and even Luca. Nat. Oh man, getting some imposter syndrome going on. Alright, well, I think that's going to do it for us this afternoon. Thank you so much for joining me. I've had a blast. Feel free to join me on this Monday. I'm going to be going back to playing some more Foundation. And yeah, I hope to see you then. Thanks again for spending time with me. It's been great. And I hope you have a lovely holiday weekend. Talk to you soon.